after all is said and done, you've never walked, you've never run, you're a winner. You've got the moves, you know the street, you break the rules, you take the heat, you're nobody's fool. You got the touch, you got the power, yeah! Pika, I don't know why you insist on musical intros. I mean, just like, hi, you caught us bickering again. Pre-recorded live before my studio audience of stuffed animals. The comics coffee table. You got it. Pull up a chair. Grab a cuppa. Whatever it is you're shoving under your nose today, pal. I got some tea today. That's a bladder cleanse, kidney cleanse, herbal tea. So, yeah, no milk, no sugar, no cookies. It's not proper, tea, like in the Irish tradition. But it is my grandmother's teapot. Yeah, that's my grandma's. And it's May the 1st. Happy Beltane. May Day. It's an Irish holiday, in a way. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. It's May 1st. It's rent's due, and also too. I wrote this down a while ago, but later this month, midway during this month on May 16th, if we can keep up, if we can find shit to talk about, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern daily. I don't know. We kind of say we're going to talk about comic books every day for the rest of the year. We kind of mean it, too. So we show up to this comic book coffee table, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, daily. Click on those notifications. Ring that bell. Subscribe. Be part of this. On May the 16th, it will be our 500th consecutive episode. Couldn't have done it without you. And we couldn't have done this not together. I mean, just... thank you. I'm blessed and grateful. Seriously. We'll get to the 16th on the 16th. We will. And not a big celebration, just an acknowledgement, And we're on our way to our first 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're almost up to 900. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Seriously, click on those notifications. I will guarantee you will eventually learn how to tell time. It must be 3 p.m. U.S. in the States. Oh, look at my wrist. Awesome. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. Grab a cuppa, whatever it is you're shoving under your nose today. We're taking a break, leaving the real world's problems over there, pulling up a chair to our very own comics coffee table. We're taking a break. We're taking our minds off our minds and talking about the thing that we love, comic books. Superhero story adventures. They don't even have to be superhero stories. All comics of all varieties are welcome here. And if you have one that you want to turn us on to, drop it in the comments section. Let us know in the live chat. Continue this comic book shop style conversation. What is Beltane? I'm going to read this, you guessed it, from the wiki. That's right. That's my little Rich Evans homage. I love red letter media. ATST, ATST. I love those guys. They partially an inspiration for the very channel you see here today. We have a lot of inspirato. We do. Belcha, or Beltane, is the Gaelic May Day festival. It is traditionally held on May 1st, or about midway between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. In the northern hemisphere, the festival name is synonymous with the month marking the start of summer in Gaelic Ireland. Historically, it was widely observed throughout Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man. In Irish, the name for the festival's day is La Belcha, La Beltane. I feel like I'm butchering it. If you know the correct pronunciation of this, tell Leo Sullivan the right way to say it in Gaelic. Belcha is one of the 4 main Gaelic seasonal festivals, along with Samhain, Imbolc, and Lugnazada. That's the festival of Lug, and that is around August 1st. And Belcha is mentioned in the earliest Irish literature and is associated with important events in Irish mythology. Also known as the first of summer, it marked the beginning of summer and when the cattle were driven out to the summer pastures. Rituals were performed to protect cattle, people, and crops, and encourage growth. Special bonfires were kindled, whose flames, smoke, and ashes were deemed to have protective powers. This is when you would light the wicker man. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a diversion real quick. It's not a comic book, but this is Wicker Man, The Wicker Man, the original 1974 movie, not the Nicolas Cage remake. This stars Christopher Lee, Edward Woodward, Britt Eklund. This is a very British movie. It reminds me of growing up in an Irish household as a kid in the 70s and 80s. My grandparents are from Ireland. All of they're part of a huge Irish community, their own families. Everyone, the older people had brogues, the Irish accent, and the look of tweed and wool hats, and just there's a very certain charm to this. And so this is The Wicker Man. I'm watching this again, probably the third time this year already. I watched this a few weeks ago for Easter because it's I think it fit in spiritually. It's about sacrifice. It's also about Christianity versus the pagan world and the old Celtic ways. This is a really good movie, and I'm going to highly suggest it to you on this May Day because it's set on May Day. So yeah, this is a really good movie to watch, and it's my friend Lisa's birthday. Happy birthday, Lise! And but yeah, let's get to it. This show is about reboarding, rebagging, and reboxing my entire collection. Along the way, we're getting a ballpark figure of an estimate of what my collection's worth and what kind of condition it's in. So I got these two books, the Overstreet Guides to Grading Comics and the Price Guide. And these were given to me by my parents for Christmas last year. So this season is dedicated to my parents. It is. And I love you. Thank you very much. And what do you think, Pika? Is it time to revisit the Image long box? Where did we live? Where did we leave off? We left off at our Odyssey. Oh. That's a Mark Millar. Mark Miller with... I don't think I finished this. Wow. Okay. This is Reborn. Mark Miller, Greg Capullo, $3.99, Image Comics. This is the third printing. Yeah. And this was the second printing. And I don't believe I finished this one. He usually does, what, 5-issue ones? Let's see. Yeah, great Greg Capullo art. Yeah. I didn't finish this. I stopped. This is probably when well, it's odd when we take breaks, huh? And it's odd to see like where they happen because it's like, oh, this is like usually just finish this up. So I wonder if this, let's look it up. Reborn by Mark Miller. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you're clobbering your problems and not being clobbered by them. Oh, that went to a fourth printing, huh? Interesting. Goodreads. Comics. Let's see. Oh, that's the hardcover. No, I want the end. I want the floppies. I don't want the. I don't need this. Oh, it's 6? Oh, it's 7 issues? Yeah, it went 6 issues then. Yeah. So, I missed the last 2. Oh. I wonder if I should go get them. It didn't hold my attention. Here's one that I was so disappointed that I didn't get the final issue. And now I also heard that there's a Tijuana Bible to go with it. This is really good. I like this a lot. It's Matt Fraction and Howard Chaykin. Satellite Sam. This went 14 issues. Yeah, as you can see, I love Chaykin's art. I don't really care about who's an asshole or who. Sometimes I care about just like good shit. And Chaykin is a huge part of the 80s for me. And look at these covers. I mean, it's about sex. And it's about a 1950s TV show. And about how, and the behind the scenes. And it's set in New York City. And yeah, you know what you're getting yourself into when you're reading a Howard Chaykin book. Beautiful art. Cheeky. You know what I mean? I wonder if this will get me in trouble with the YouTube gods for showing, But I think, forget what happens. It's like the star of the world's America's famous sci-fi show, Satellite Sam. It's like he's got sex tapes and shit, and he's being blackmailed, and he has a heart attack and he dies, or he's murdered, I guess. And his son accidentally becomes like this younger version of the hero's character, and he steps right back into the role, so that you get this perpetuation of the show with this intrigue going on, this whodunit. This entire time you have intersecting stories of the people of the producers and the writers of the it's really good. And I'm disappointed that I didn't have it on. I didn't find it. I didn't even look for it last week at the con, which would have been the place to have hustled down Satellite Sam number 14 and its Tijuana Bible that went along with this too. Wow, I wonder if this is worth anything. Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. You know who Chip Zdarsky is now. Oh, this thing's got dings. Look at that. But if they have a superpower where they stop time when they have intercourse, and let's see, where is the indicia colophone on this? Here we go. (2013) Sex Criminals number 1. Let's look in the book. To the book. Bet you it's it's not worth. It's worth $3. I bet you it's worth $3.50. If anything. Damn. Come, the computers are smashed. We need time. Sex Criminals number 1. Oh. At a 9.2, this would be worth $32. If I only had a board. Let's look for dings. We got a corner, but we can. Wow. There's a little bit of spine roll. Dings. That's right. Not a lot of dings on this, though. Yeah. And issue number 2 goes for $10 at a 9.2. So yeah, this would be. Oh, that's good. We found a, and this is why this show can be fun. We found something that could be valuable. Awesome. Ain't that cool? We run into some random issue. Indeed. Here's a board. Let's do what Yule told me to. You put the comic and the board in the bag at the same time. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. That's right, Pika. It will get the hose. Oh man. Don't know if that movie aged quite well, huh? Here we go. Get up, get busy. I want to see. Yeah, I guess there's some couple of spine rolls here. But overall, this is indeed a really good condition. There you go. One piece of tape. And I would like to get this perhaps professionally graded, right? That's great. I do have issue number 2. But I'm going to mark that with a piece of masking tape because it's got value. If it has value. $9.2 equals $32. So if it's a 9.2, which it's not, here you go. There's issue 2, but that might be the same. And it's the 3rd printing of issue 3. Here's one we were talking about. Some really good Mark Miller with Goran Parlov. This is Starlight. This is really fun. Like the golden age of science space hero. And he's an old man now. And he's been asked, he was an earthling, and he was like the savior of a distant planet. And then he came back to Earth and lived life and had a wife and a kid. And you know what I mean? And his wife, they grew old together, and now he's a lonely old widower. And then comes a distress call, and he's re-enlisted back into service, and as an old man, he's brought back to the planet to help save, everything that was going on over there, huh? One piece of tape. It's really fun. Good story. I hope this is like one of the things that gets adapted in the great Miller TV universe. It's Rob Liefeld cover. Look at that. Wow. Let's look that up too. Starlight. Duke McQueen's Last Stand. To the book. S-H-I what? Nope. Star. Starfire. Nope. Not Corey. Star Jammer. Starlight. Here we go. Nah. $3. $5. For issue number 6. If it was the Cassidy Chi, yeah, issue 6 was went for $5. Yep. Got it. Nope. No bonus for that. Nada. But still, doesn't take away from that. It's a really excellent 3-act story. I mean, Duke McQueen is back. Do you see the bubble over his head? Or as I was talking about from New Release Day yesterday, when it came to Oswald and the Star Chaser. It's that classic, that classic sci-fi thing. It's awesome. I hope Yule's not out there yelling at me right now. No, here we go. There we go. Boom. This is the learning that happens, So yeah, take Yule's Carter's suggestion. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take the funny book. We're gonna look at it. It's really good condition. Okay, $3, huh? We take the board, shiny side, facing that way. Bag's not bad. Put the bag and the funny book into the snug at the same time. It might help you with that aim problem of yours. Or, here we go. See? And now, make sure it's, jeez. Aha, now here we go. Did you just give yourself some spine roll there, kid? Wouldn't shock me. Can't take him anywhere, huh, Pika? Duke McQueen in peril. Dun 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 dun. This is fun. Let's look at the Goran Parlov art for a second. Memories. Oh, some good stuff. Memories of the way we were. It's nice because you have this older guy, and he's still vital, and he's still important, and he still has something to do, and he's still a hero. Ain't that cool? Such a heroic name too, Duke McQueen. Hey, look, he's actually bagging, boarding. Uh-huh. I wonder if I can get $20 for all this. I love that Rob Liefeld art. Look at that. Hey, look, he drew feet. Fine. He draws feet fine, you know? He does that just to rile you up. Ever thought of that? He's a mischievous individual. He's just trying to... Hey, look. I could put 2 left feet on this guy. What was it, 2 left hands? That's the famous one. Rob Liefeld. I like him. His Miller Time interview was great. Let's see. Oh, wow. I didn't finish that, did I? Ooh, hey, I don't think I finished that one either. Oh, wow. Let's see. All right, here we go. The Image Longbooks. Yeah, I didn't finish this. This is Tokyo Ghost. It's number 9. I stuck with it as long as I could. That's number 9. I'm missing number 8, aren't I? Yeah. Because that was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is this the last issue of it? This is Sean Gordon Murphy. Written, yeah, to be concluded. So I'm missing 2 issues of this. Rated mature, Image Comics. Where's the Indicia colophone? To the Indicia! Here we go. Dun dun dun. It's really good condition. August of 2016. Tokyo Ghost, kind of Mad Maxy. And yeah, it's really interesting, and I like Sean Gordon Murphy. I like him as a person. I like him as a creator. I like his interviews. I like. I've met him a few times at the past 2 cons at Wicked Con. I've met him last year, and I told him about this. I was like, hey, I was going through my met him this year again too. It's like I was going through my Image long box, and I came across Tokyo Ghost, and he was like, yes, man. So that was really nice. I meant to bring in my copy of Punk Rock Jesus, and it's a hardcover edition, and my trade paperback of Joe the Barbarian from the sign, and yeah, this pretty much closes out the Image long box with some Warren Ellis. This is Trees, and this is about the strangest alien invasion story you've ever heard of. And it's interesting, too. It's kind of allegorical to maybe lockdown 2020. Yeah, but it's really interesting. I was enjoying it, yeah. Yeah, these alien trees. The huge alien trees descend on Earth, and they just quietly land, and but I don't think I finished it. And these black flowers that start growing on Earth that, let's look it up here. Trees by Warren Ellis. Trees is a comic. And it had 14 issues. I did. Oh, so it, okay. Trees, you guessed it, I'm reading this from the wiki. Trees is a science fiction comic book series by Warren Ellis and Jason Howard, published by the American company Image Comics. The first issue was published in May 28th of 2014. The narrative begins 10 years after the arrival of massive and silent alien presences who stand on the surface of the Earth like the trees of the title, not moving and seeming to take no account of human life and society. While a high-concept science fiction story, the series also concerns itself with a cross-section of social and cultural issues as experienced by the characters, including police state, feminism, economic disparity, and transgender identity. Really did, yeah. A second series titled Trees, Three Fates was published starting in 2019. These issues were intended to be published as issues 15 through 19 of Volume 1. So there is a conclusion to this I missed out on. So that happened in September of 2019, right before bloody lockdown 2020. So that, that through the, so that Three Fates, so those 5 issues were between September 2019 and January of 2020. So, and then by March of 2020, that's when lockdown started happening, huh? And police states. And interesting. And there was, in 2016, Tom Hardy and NBC Universal announced a television series adaptation is in early development. Yeah, so, I mean, these were fine. It's a real slow burn, and it's a lot of character stuff, and like I said, there's a lot of these Warren Ellis Image stories, like Injection, and there was Fell, and with Temple Smith, it was really good, and but yeah, he just pumps out these really good sci-fi, futurist, thoughtful things. But yeah, we all know about Warren Ellis and Image Comics. Yeah, and that pretty much does it for the Image long box. We'll get to rebagging and reboarding as the show goes on. It's like kind of like I dub that like the rainy day stuff. So yeah, so it's been good hanging out with you. Good to see you. Happy May 1st. Happy May Day. Happy Belcha. So and go and watch The Wicker Man, which is set on May 1st, and its twist ending, all the tension that leads up to it, and about the clash of cultures. And I think there's a lot to this. I think it's poignant. I think it's very I think it parallels a lot of what's going on today as well, especially when it comes to like old traditions versus something a bit more older or maybe newer or natural. It's something to examine. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Please like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. We make daily content here, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, daily. We talk about comic books just for a few minutes in a day. We hang out. It's good to see you in the live chat. If I'm able to make the premiere, I'll be there. Or leave a comment in the comment section. And keep this comic book shop style conversation going. And thank you so very much. Oh, turkey's done. Ding. Good to see you. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you tomorrow in those funny pages. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.